You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit.
So what I'm saying is the other day you made a comment, you said, the only podcast that matters is Drink Champs,
comment,
Joe Button, and $1 million worth of game.
That hurt you?
No, it never hurts me because I do a lot of shit to hurt him that he don't ever get hurt, so I can't get hurt.
Right.
We can't even hurt each other.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, it can't.
But what I'm saying is I seen a lot of other podcasts, you know, Steve Jack, this is my brother, a bunch of them put in work. A lot of guys are doing their thing.
I feel like Steve Jackson's a hater.
No.
This is the second time. This is the second time hating on me. Like, what?
No, because he been doing. You see, you got to understand.
I thought we was all family.
We are.
I thought so too. Like, and if he had a problem, he should have handled that. You know what I mean? But I seen him a couple times, like, and he didn't say nothing to me, and I didn't say nothing to him. But it wasn't no beef.
What happened? I believe he was talking to the statement like, they putting in work in the podcast. It's a lot of guys, Carmelo. There's a lot of different guys putting in a lot of work. Yeah. When you just say, yo, we the three that matter. Everybody else who don't put in, us, we don't care. We just new in the game. And I don't give a fuck anyway. So I'm different. But is there any way to say, all right, why did you come up with that decision?
I don't know.
He was feeling
it's actually the truth. But it's the truth when they say like this. When it comes to hip hop podcasts, we led the way. 1,000,000%. All right. Who invented the podcast space, period? It's Peter Rosenberg and Cypher Sounds. Anybody, we all owe them a check.
Gotta give Ice-T some credit too.
No, I'm getting there. Peter Rosenberg and Cypher Sounds. That's the first podcast ever, right? Then when you got come to artist podcast, first artist podcast was Ice-T. Right? Then after that, this was a nerd space.
Combat Jack,
yes. Combat Jack.
My man in jail, nerd.
Yeah, no. No, but what I'm saying that overall, that's what it was for. This was like a nerd space. What I'm trying to say, of course, other podcasts matter. Of course, I'm on this show. I'm doing other shows. Of course that. But what I'm saying is, who led the way in this podcast?
It's the golden era.
Yes,
I feel in hip hop. Yes, it's LL Cool J, it's Salt and Pepper, Heavy D, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane. You just saying, yo, we led the
by the way, if it wasn't for those three podcasts, probably you wouldn't be here right now. Probably a lot of people wouldn't be here right now.
I super agree. I just wish you would have told me earlier there's so many bags in the space.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I did tell you. I did tell you. But you know what you did? Like you said. No. I did tell you. And you know what you did? You went and started crack vision on your own. Like you said, you can't be under nobody. So you're living out your words. You did that.
You know what they say?
Hold on, I gotta finish because you can't just say that and we just go off.
Okay.
You know,
I didn't say that. You said
19 Keys. No. I'm saying. So 19 Keys hit me about the same thing.
Who's 19 Keys?
19 Keys, he has a podcast as well.
Yeah.
So if I say that, if I say something like, I'm the best, and you offended, what does that mean about you? I'm saying, this is my shit. I monkey foot with this game. I got the viewers every single month.
You are the best.
I don't have to clout chase. Hold on.
No, you guys are the best.
I don't have to clout chase.
Are the kids.
I don't have to diss other podcasts. What I was trying to say was that's the podcast that matters in this milestone at this moment. At this moment leading up. Now, of course, there's going to be other people. Of course, there's going to be other people. You know, everybody's going to have their time. You're going to have their time. You know what it is in Miami? Miami, you get a restaurant 6 months and then you close down. Gecko, all these beautiful restaurants, they hot. You can't get a fucking reservation at all. Yeah. But then 6 months, where they at?
Longevity, baby.
Where they at?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me just say something. Right. Not only have I survived this space,
that's right.
But I've been innovative. I've been innovative. I've been innovative. When people were chasing other people, I went and I messed with a kid from Virginia. No one was messing with kids from Virginia. Wow, man, this guy is still to this day. You know, when they was calling him Dean's nephew, I was the only one outside of the Rough Riders who worked with him. Scott Storch, yes, you made him famous. But who gave him that first beat when he came out here? Reggaeton. Y'all both laughed at me. Y'all both apologized, so I take y'all forgiveness. But
so we got more hate coming from Steven Jackson. Nore would say that at one point he was gonna sell off Drink Champs, and he wanted to hand it off to Cameron. Steven Jackson says, first of all, who listens to this lush? Then he says, give it to Cameron. Ninja, what? Yeah, just more hate from Steven Jackson. What up, my people? You tuned into the 7 Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit. Check this. Nore, Steven Jackson. Now Nore, he went on, y'all just heard, he went on to talk about how he's been humble this whole time, and then even him saying that he's number one or these are the 3 top podcasts, that's not him taking shots at Steven Jackson. And now the funny thing is that Steven Jackson, Urban Politicians just made a video about it, how he was hating on Urban Politicians, Big Ant, shout out to him. He just made that video last week of Steven Jackson hating, calling Urban Politicians TV YouTube channel, calling them small, and I'm not gonna say your name because you're too small. Steven Jackson got to be the worst kind of hypocrite, right? So he can call other YouTubers small, right? He can call other, it's okay for him to call other YouTubers small, but then he also got a problem with somebody saying that I'm the best, I'm the biggest in this podcast game, and Nore named himself, Joe Budden, and $1 million worth of game. Steven Jackson had a problem with that. Like you gotta pick one, dog. Like, okay, so you can call other YouTubers small, straight out, just blatantly call them small, right? But Nore is just saying, hey, we the 3 biggest. Didn't take shot, didn't say y'all all are, didn't disrespect no other smaller YouTubers. Like, he takes it as disrespect. Like, I feel like Steven Jackson just be hating just to hate. Like, he just grabbing on to anything just to get some views, just for something to talk about. And then he said he would hand it off to Cameron, and he had a problem with that. Like, what's wrong? Why can't Cameron get Drink Champs? We see what Cameron done did in the podcast game with the sports show. He's a great podcaster, good podcaster, MMA. So Steven Jackson, man, he just turning into that old dude that just hate on everything. Not like a Charleston White. Like, it don't matter what it is, they gonna find some hate. They gonna find some hate in there. It don't matter. They'll probably hate on Jesus, man. Like, man, look, yeah, Jesus did all this, but look at the shoes, though. Look at the shoes. Like, they'll find anything to nitpick and to be negative about something. We all know those people. Steven Jackson is just one of them people. Nore, to me, he a humble dude. He don't be like, he ain't even all that braggadocious or boastful or all like that. He been humble. He said he been humble for years. Now he just now saying, hey, look, we the biggest. These the biggest 3. It's us. And really, he not lying. Steven Jackson got a problem with that. But look, it's okay to be, everybody can't be top tier. Like, it just ain't that. You know what numbers you do, and you know what numbers the biggest do. If you ain't doing that, then you not up there. Everybody can't be top tier. It's alright to be to work your way up to the top and be right below top tier. You might be a top tier one day, but today is not your day. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Keep your head up and your eyes open. I'm out.
You're now listening to the